Welcome back. We're here at the Cleveland Library at Colby-Sawyer College, and joining me now are two very impressive seniors here who will be presenting their capstone projects next week, Victoria Whitten and TJ O'Connor. Welcome so much.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
Very nice to have you. You are two very smart seniors because I've read a lot about you already. Victoria, we're going to start with you. Okay. Tell us a little bit about, you're an English major.
Yes.
And tell us what your project entailed.
So my capstone project is kind of an exploration of sexual agency's role in the female coming-of-age narrative. So I'm basically kind of interrogating the idea of how sexual agency plays a role in the way that women come of age in novels and a film as well.
Okay, interesting. So what works did you investigate?
I investigated 2 novels and then a film. So the 2 novels I used were Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale, Arundhati Roy, who's a fantastic author, her novel, The God of Small Things, and then the French film by Abdelatif Kechiche, which is called Blue is the Warmest Color.
Interesting. So this is a common theme. Tell me, did all the ladies end up with the same demise, or were there mixed endings?
No, there are definitely some mixed endings. Some of the women, of course, are not able to come of age, depending on when they seize their sexual agency and the consequences of that. But a few of the women do actually get the chance to come of age and to move past the oppression that they face.
Great. Yeah. You had a pretty interesting internship. Talk about that.
I was able to intern at the Currier Museum of Art in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Beautiful.
Last summer. I was an intern in the Department for Interpretation and Audience Engagement.
Neat.
And it was just fantastic. I enjoyed every second I was there. I would love to go back anytime. I visit a lot now.
Yes, it's a beautiful museum.
It is. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it really kind of allowed me to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, which is the best thing.
Which is what? What are your plans after graduation?
I really want to start working in the museum field. So I've been sending out applications, interviewing, and I'm hoping to get my master's in museum education at some point.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you're off to a good start already with that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good. Are you looking forward to presenting?
A little bit.
This is good practice for you here.
Yeah, it's a good practice. We are alphabetical, so I do have to go last.
Okay.
So that's a little bit disconcerting, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to pull it off really well. And I have 3 wonderful other English majors who are backing us all up along the way, so we're all pretty excited for each other too.
I think based on our conversation right now, you're going to be fine. So, all right, TJ, let's move on to you. You're a pre-med major.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the project that you did with your group.
Well, right now I'm working on a project looking at the effects of land-based versus aquatic-based plyometric training on muscle strength, range of motion, and muscle soreness.
Neat.
And so what we've done, we started off with a baseline testing for all participants. So we took baseline range of motion assessments using a goniometer. And then we used this thing called an isokinetic dynamometer.
My goodness.
Yes, which measured their strength. And so then we put them through a series of exercises in a pool and on the land as well. And then we conducted the same post-testing. So we put them through the same biodex device and range of motion measurements. And so right now, we're analyzing the results currently, so we hope to find that our hypotheses prove true.
That would be great. We could say we heard it here first, you know?
Yes.
Really, 5 years from now, it could be what everybody's using, and it could have started right here. That's
very true.
Super.
Yep.
Now, you had a pretty neat internship as well up at Dartmouth.
Yes, I did. I worked under a athletic training physician extender, who she works under an orthopedic surgeon in the sport medicine field. And so I was able to go in and observe with different PAs, residents, the orthopedic surgeon himself, while they did their orthopedic assessment of patients. Wow. And I was also able to conduct my own orthopedic assessment of patients in a one-on-one basis with the patients, and then present my findings to the doctor, and he would then take this information and then decide what to do with the patient. And he kind of would allow me to say, "Oh, what do you think?" And then I would give him my thoughts on the problem, which was very interesting.
Yeah, that is real life experience right there.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And we were talking off camera. You said you got to see a couple surgeries, which Victoria and I went, and you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it, yes. I saw a number of shoulder arthroscopies and hip arthroscopies, as well as a couple of ACL reconstruction surgeries as well. So
super.
It was fantastic, a great experience.
Wonderful. Now, what are your plans for after graduation?
I'm hoping to get a graduate assistantship in athletic training where I will receive a master's degree. So I still have a couple of prerequisite courses to take before I can take the MCATs, and then eventually go on to med school if I get accepted.
Wonderful. Well, great. So don't miss the Scholar Symposium next week right here at Colby-Sawyer College. You can see these talented individuals as well as many of their other classmates showing off their 4 years of good work here at the college. So thank you very much. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you.